He sat there every night. Same chair, same dream, same fear. For 3 years, he wanted to start, but he didn't. He was afraid of failure, afraid of embarrassment, afraid of not being good enough. So he waited and waited until one day, everything changed. His name was Marcus. He was 32 years old. He worked a job he hated, came home exhausted every single day, and spent his nights scrolling through social media, watching other people live the life he only dreamed of. Marcus dreamed of starting a business. He had notebooks filled with incredible ideas, business plans, and strategies, but a quiet, persistent voice inside his head always whispered, "You're not ready yet. Wait until it's perfect. You need more experience." Slowly, the people around him stopped asking about his dream. They stopped believing in him. And soon, he believed them, too. His dreams were gathering dust, locked away by the fear of imperfection. He felt trapped, watching his own life pass by from the sidelines, convinced that the right moment would just magically appear. But it never did. One morning, feeling particularly stuck, Marcus sat in a quiet coffee shop. He was doing what he always did, planning, strategizing, perfecting, but never starting. An older man sitting nearby noticed the intense look on his face, the stack of notebooks. He leaned over and started a conversation. The man shared his own story. He had a brilliant idea for a business decades ago. He spent years perfecting the plan, waiting for the perfect time to launch. But while he was waiting, someone else started with a similar, less perfect idea. They launched, they learned, they grew, and they became incredibly successful. Then the older man said something that hit Marcus like a lightning bolt. Perfection is just fear in a nice suit. Successful people don't wait until they're ready. They start before they are ready. Marcus listened, really listened. For the first time in years, that single sentence shattered the walls he had built around himself. That day, Marcus walked home with a new sense of purpose. He made a decision. He gave himself a deadline, 48 hours, not to build a perfect business, just to start. He flipped through his notebook, picked his simplest idea on an online course, teaching basic Excel skills, and got to work. He didn't have a fancy camera, so he recorded the lessons on his phone. He didn't know how to build a complex website, so he used a simple template builder. He wrote the sales page himself. With his hands shaking, he clicked the button and posted it online. It wasn't perfect. It was messy. But it was real. It was a start. The first week, he made 0 sales. Nothing. The second week, just 1 single sale. A wave of disappointment washed over him. Almost Keat, thinking the voice of doubt was right all along. But then, he got a message from that one customer. It said, "Thank you. This course saved me hours of frustrating work every week." In that one moment, everything changed. Marcus finally understood. People don't need you to be perfect. They just need you to be helpful. His creation, imperfect as it was, had made a real difference for someone. With this newfound understanding, Marcus kept going. He listened to feedback, added new lessons, and slowly improved his course. 3 months later, he had a steady stream of income. 6 months later, that stream turned into a strong, reliable flow. And 1 year to the day after that conversation in the coffee shop, Marcus walked into his boss's office and quit his job, all because he dared to start before he was ready. So here's the lesson in his story. The difference between the dreamers who stay dreaming and the achievers who make things happen isn't talent. It's not luck, and it is definitely not having a perfect plan. It is action. Your first version of anything will be imperfect. Your first video, your first product, your first attempt will have flaws. That's not just okay. It's a necessary part of the process. Your dream doesn't need your perfection. It just needs your action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It will never come. Start before you feel ready. So ask yourself this. What is one small step you can take in the next 48 hours to move toward your dream? Don't overthink it. Just start. Start today. because one day you'll look back and be so glad that you did. Thanks for watching.